So Craig Doreen, Grant Murdoch and myself are on a hunting trip into Otago station country. It's the raw and there's a few stags going at the moment, so we're going to get amongst them and see what we can come up with. There's also a few pigs about on this place, so we've brought a team of pig dogs with us. We've got 3 adult dogs and 2 young pups, so we're going to have a go at getting the pups into some action. Hopefully we get on to some pigs as well. And we're going to be doing a fair bit of 4-wheel driving on this trip. It's fairly big country, so it takes a while to get around anywhere, so you have to cover a bit of ground with the utes as well. We've got a quad bike with us too. Being April, it's the start of the sweetbriar berry drop, so the animals are really getting stuck into the areas where the sweetbriar is. Any deer you shoot around the sweetbriar country at the moment will be absolutely chock-a-block full of berries. They do really well on them, they get really fat. It might seem like pretty barren looking country, but there's a good pick of feed here for wild animals and they do very, very well. So we're just going to go and get amongst it, see how we get on. We're about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes into our hunt and we've got a pig. Quite a nice wee boar, fat pig. Yeah, so we saw this pig run away when we came through the first gate and drove up the hill, and there he was crossing the track in front of us, let the dogs out and they got him. So we're into it. Trucks are just there. Yeah.
One there.
Pig number 1. We're just on our way in, driving into a block, and we've already got ourselves 3 boars, a couple of deer for meat, and now we're hearing a heap of stags roaring, so we're having a bloody good morning. Not even lunchtime yet and we're really into it. Righto, now it's time to head off up to the hut where we're camping for a couple of days, settle all of our gear in and then head out for an evening wander. What do you think of that racket, dogs? You ready for another day? Are you? Should we go pig hunting or chase that stag that's up there, you fellas? The dogs just took off up here, around into that next basin, and then I saw the pig come out the other side. They were after a pig, and the pig's dropping back down, so hopefully they'll catch up with it way down here somewhere. That'll be handy for me if it's down a bit lower. But they're onto it. We'll see if they can get it. So they've caught the pig now. Sounds like it's just over here, up in this thick shit, so I'll head over in there and see if I can find it. My mate Grant Murdoch had a really good night the other night, a solo hunt. He ended up taking a very nice long wide 13 pointer. Unfortunately he didn't have a camera with him, so he didn't get to take a photograph, so he left the whole deer entire waiting for me to come back with him to go and get a photograph of him with his good stag. And we went back the next day, and I said to Grant, you might as well take your rifle just in case there's another stag hanging about. And yeah, I took the camera and he took the rifle, and as we were approaching the area where he'd shot the 13 pointer, we bumped into a really nice looking stag, a much bigger stag. Unfortunately the wind was wrong for this big stag, and I got a couple of seconds of film of him and his hinds as they sort of took off down around the corner, and they'd winded us and they were pretty upset, and we had no real approach to go and sneak up to them after they'd spooked, so it was going to be pretty much an impossible thing to hunt. But just as we poked around the next corner looking down into some bluff systems, just through sheer good luck, the hinds that spooked out decided to sortle around under us, and they dragged that same stag in with them, and Grant got to take a shot. There he goes down the bottom. Oh well, don't have to get around that far, because here he is. Right? Yeah. It's gone right through him, eh?
Hey.
Right through him, I'd say. Yeah.
Down?
No, he's not down yet.
Alright.
He's standing quite good. Yep. Got him. Got him good. We've got all night now though.
True.
We've got
5.
We've got an hour.
It was high.
Yeah. Bloody good hunt that. Grant Murdoch just shot a really nice 13 pointer. The first shot, what is that gun? Is it a
300 short Magnum.
300 short Magnum. The first shot went a little bit high, but he was hit pretty hard and he wasn't very happy, and he came out again, and Grant got a final shot into him which dropped him really good.
Do you always go that far back, Sean, do you?
You just got to give them as much as you can supply them.
Yeah.
So it's just in front of the puzzle.
By the time we got over to Grant's original 13 pointer that we'd actually come to photograph in the first place, it was getting pretty dark and a bit hard to film.
Oh, awesome, mate. Best day ever. Absolutely. Big stags, big Otago stags. Good fun. Hard work, good fun.
On the final day we sorted out a couple more hogs and managed to chase a few more stags around with the camera.
Isn't the rook great? He's a bit of a puss at the stag, so I'm just going to leave this mob to it and go around to another basin and see if we can find a different stag. It's great to hear though, isn't it?
Well, that's about it really, just driving on out of the block. It's been bloody good, had a great hut to stay in, lots of good hunting, plenty of action, and now we're just heading on home. Pretty sad to be leaving, but oh well, we've got to go and do something else. The next trip I'm going to head on down to the west coast. It'll probably be a bit wetter than here. Well, it is a rainforest down there after all, and this is kind of a desert, so it's going to be one extreme to the other. But it's been bloody good here in Otago. We'll catch up with you in the next video.